Hi everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or Rumble channel, or account, whichever one you are watching it on, and whichever they call it on Rumble. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to be reacting to more anti-Trump posts on Twitter. And I believe they are mostly memes. So, yeah, let's get into this. Okay, this is going to be a picture of, oh wait, never mind, I forgot. It's going to be on screen. Okay, so, I believe that is Bruce Springsteen wearing a Keep America Trumpless t-shirt. And it almost looks like his hair is dyed blue, unless that's the light reflecting off of him. I wonder if he knows if he has many of his fans are Trump supporters, and this right here is just basically mocking them or something. I mean, there was a time when celebrities kept their political views to themselves basically, and you didn't really know who was for what. Now this one is a post comparing what Biden has gone through to what Trump has gone through. It says, "They say that God won't give you more than you can handle. For Joe Biden, it's the death of his first wife, the loss of his 2 children, and a cancer diagnosis. For Trump, it's being criticized by singers," possibly referring to that Bruce Springsteen thing. Well, I'm not sure about what all Biden has gone through. However, whoever made this post is ignoring the fact that that Trump has already had a couple of assassination attempts on his life, a third possible one, death threats made against him, people calling for his assassination, people calling for violence against MAGA. So, no. And furthermore, the full context of that verse is actually talking about temptation. Like God won't allow you to be tempted more than you can handle. So, there you go. And this is a picture of Trump. It says, he lies, he cheats, he bullies, he accuses. No, he abuses power. He's a trace away. Well, yeah, he lies because the truth isn't in him. He cheats because he can't win. Well, you know, you guys can see this post on the screen. That's a lot of claims. These claims, a lot of them, has never been proven. Yes, this right here is very interesting. So apparently, many people are accusing Elon Musk of using Starlink to rig the election for Trump. But what they are forgetting is that Starlink is basically satellite internet. So, accusing Elon Musk of using Starlink to steal the election for Trump, it's like accusing your internet service provider of stealing the election for Trump. That's how ridiculous this is. And these are the same people who told us that it's impossible to steal an election after Biden became president. in 2021. Anyways, imagine having a government that has over 30 people employed in the administration who used to work for a TV station that had to pay us $787 million for lying to its viewers. Well, by that logic, all the mainstream media should have to pay a lawsuit. Ah, yes. I haven't seen this around lately. Different pictures, basically the same thing. For 187 minutes, why don't you just say 3 hours and 7 minutes? But whatever. Trump watched them attack Capitol and did nothing. Never forget. Well, first of all, there was video of Trump encouraging his protesters to protest peacefully on January 6, 2021. Okay? And then once it all started, exactly what did you expect him to do? You know, this post right here, they are trying to make fun of Trump, but what they are actually doing is making fun of Biden's cancer. That was the inspiration for this. See, yeah, I have stage 9 student. Oh no, I have stage 9 student. This is actually making fun of Biden's cancer. They're not making fun of Trump. And these people wished that it was Trump instead. Let's see. Ah, yes. The Supreme Court won't allow us to get criminals out of our country. And yeah, someone will put another person. Yes, we noticed you're still here. Okay, I am not sure what this is referencing. This is talking about illegal immigrants, or this is referencing an idea that Trump once had, which I think is more of a personal opinion, something that he once talked about that he would like to do, about sending prisoners to El Salvador. Now, so far, that is only an opinion. Okay, this right here says, the worst thing about Trump's presidency isn't what we learned about Trump, it's what we learned about our friends and family. And that kind of attitude is why people are cutting off friends and family members. Even decades-long friendship over this right here. Remember when a difference of opinion and a difference of political view didn't suddenly mean that you was brainwashed? So if you want to cut them off and want nothing more to do with them, then that's on you. And this is all assumptions. Because of what people do. Just think about it. Just think about something. You are talking about friends and family that you've probably known for years and years, even before Trump. And you should surely know them better than whatever you are accusing them of, the kind of person that you think they are. So yeah. Donald Trump demands we shut up. That means it's time to get louder. That's an interesting claim. Do you got any proof that he actually said that? Who else thinks he already sold our secrets to our enemies? then, that's another bold claim. Based on what exactly? These kind of claims require proof. Okay, now here's something interesting. Now, in case you haven't noticed, all of these rape allegations supposedly occurred decades ago. Exactly what DNA evidence do you expect there to be from decades ago? So these claims were never proven. Okay? No video footage, no witnesses. Interesting how it supposedly happened in a public setting, yet somehow there was no witnesses, no security footage, no DNA evidence, none of that stuff, and the alleged victim kept quiet for decades. And it just so happened that the alleged victim only came out when while the person was running for president. Now, if this was the same situation with somebody else, nobody would be buying that story. So yeah, all these accusations are politically motivated. Well, would you look at that? This seems to be the last one. Okay, so anyways, this post right here is comparing 8647 to 8646. It says, the only people who think 8647 is a death threat are the ones who meant it that way when they say 8646. See, Trump has faced all these assassination attempts, people calling for his death, people calling for violence against MAGA, people celebrating the assassination of United Healthcare CEO. This is something that Biden never faced. So 86 doesn't inherently mean kill or assassinate, but it can mean kill or assassinate based on circumstances and context. Okay? 8646 was about impeaching Biden. 8647, on the other hand, in the context of death threats, multiple assassination attempts, by the same people who are cheering on and celebrating violence, calling for violence against MAGA supporters, clearly means assassinate Trump. That's what that message is. And that is why. Because it's been demonstrated. Action speaks louder than words. You have actions demonstrating what they mean. Plus, these people are constantly posting on social media that they want Trump to just hurry up and drop dead already. Okay, and these people, they threw a tantrum after Trump survived Butler. These people are posting on Twitter no, not Twitter, on, what is it, TikTok, videos openly calling for Trump's assassination. So it's obvious what they mean by 8647. Okay? 86 can mean different things in different contexts and circumstances. Okay? And these people, they won't even acknowledge that fact right there. Okay. Apparently, whoever made this doesn't understand why Trump is inquiring for someone to investigate his assassination attempt. Butler. Well, first of all, that's probably because that is being investigated. And the FBI confirmed that it was an actual assassination attempt. And they said that whilst under Biden. Okay? And these people are trying to use this. See? If it was real, he'd want to investigate it. But it is under investigation. Plus, the guy died. You really expect me to believe that after years of the mainstream media sort of using hidden language, calling for Trump's assassination, depicting images of Trump's death, like celebrating that, and making all these Hitler and Nazi claims about him, and then after months since Butler, people were throwing tantrums because Trump survived Butler, and then in the second assassination attempt about 2 months later, and a third possible one in October that was prevented. Then people openly calling for Trump's assassination on TikTok right after he won the 2024 election in several TikTok videos. So after seeing that right there, and people celebrating the assassination of a United Healthcare worker, tweeting the guy, I can't talk today, treating the guy who killed him as if he was some kind of hero. You really expect, after witnessing all that, and plus vandalizing Tesla property and all that, you really expect, after witnessing all that, people to believe that it was fake, that nobody tried anything? After months of celebrating and encouraging violence? You really expect me to believe that? Okay, and we can go back to 2017, the first, 5-6 months of that. Yeah, people were entertaining themselves with ideas of Trump's death even back then. But nobody tried anything until 2024. Apparently, that was the last resort. Because they were afraid that Trump was going to win the election. Well, this video is getting long. It'll probably be about 20 minutes or so. 25 minutes maybe by the time it gets posted. So that's it for this video. Bye.